This is a classic
cheesecake! Why would it be a strawberry? It means it's atas, equal atas. Hi guys!
Hi!
Hi! Ice cream cake! Ice cream cake!
There's a cake that I had when I was a kid and I've never ever had it since. Is this Japanese cheesecake that's just slightly baked.
The souffle kind, right?
Yeah, the souffle
They
kind.
still have it everywhere!
All cake.
Actually, yeah, all cake.
Yeah, got people don't like cake, I mean.
Cheesecake is good.
Cheesecake
I
is
love
like
cheesecake.
universally loved. Oreo cheesecake, New York cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, matcha cheesecake. Wow.
Light. Because you know cheesecake is very gelat. Sometimes like just a normal slice, right, you eat until the end you're like, ugh.
You do not love cheese. Oh, but I love cheese. I've been to like cheese xiaolong bao tasting, cheese toast tasting, cheese ramen tasting. So I would love a gao gao cheesecake. I like the hard kind one. You know the biscuit at the bottom? That kind. Then everything is just very like firm.
Actually, the crust very important. Like some places, the crust is just like all sticky and salty.
Yeah.
Wow, I cannot say. Must be a bit like crunchy.
This looks familiar. It's definitely not the fluffy one. It's
Yep.
super dense.
It's like a block of butter.
Yes!
Right, if it's butter and then you just sliced it, it looks like this. Like super cold butter.
I love it. You know where is this from?
No.
I know.
Wow, the cheese smell is super strong eh.
Smells a bit lemony.
I like the ratio of the cake to the crust.
But I feel like the crust won't be very nice eh.
Why?
Because it looks very sticky and clumpy.
I foresee this is gonna be very yum in your mouth. You must always eat from the corner. No!
Oh.
Actually, it's quite nice.
It's damn good.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's creamy, but at the same time it's quite light. Like it's not very like, it doesn't coat your entire mouth.
The taste of the crust I felt was quite strong. There's a bit like caramelization in the crust. It just offers like a different sort of flavor they will get compared to the cheesecake.
I like the crust a lot eh.
Yeah.
Like for this, not how I wish right, for this cake right, the crust is thicker.
You know where it is from?
You still don't know?
I still don't know.
Oh, this looks a bit baked, right?
Yeah, it looks like the one that you like. You know, like
Yeah.
without the crust right, this looks like the Japanese sponge cake.
Yeah, I know where this is from. But yeah, see, this is what I mean, like a bit fluffy. Like the side you can see like a bit
can tell.
fibrous, got texture one, not just smooth.
The crust is...
It definitely does not look like digestive biscuits.
It doesn't feel like it's going to be crispy.
This crust right is thicker than the one before. I'm taking the corner again.
I'm also taking a corner. Oh,
Oh, I haven't picked it up.
that's a lot lighter than the first one.
Yeah. Oh, don't even need effort.
Well, this one the smell not as shook though. Yeah,
the-
very
the
mild
smell.
smell.
I feel like while this is fluffier, right? After you put it in your mouth, it's the same thing.
I think the cheese taste is not very strong.
I like the texture, but the taste like there's an orange taste.
Yeah, there's an orange taste. The biscuit is a bit cheap.
Oh, really?
It tastes like they crush Hello Panda instead of digestives. For this right, it goes very well together, like the cake and the crust. Because both are like soft and, you know, it's not very hard or crunchy.
But like, to me, this is my ideal cheesecake texture, but the taste is not quite there. Oh, it looks damn sad eh. Why is it? Actually, I think I know where this is from also.
But it looks like, you know the laughing cow cheese squares?
Oh, right, yeah.
Cheese triangles.
Based on the way it's cut, is it you all buy the whole cake then own self cut? Okay.
There are like 3 layers instead of just the usual 2.
But it's a lot smaller, this cake.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine it. So the cake itself is only like that? I know, that means it must be an expensive cheesecake.
Got cinnamon smell from the crust.
Oh, no effort again.
It's a bit of an ice cream cake,
Yeah,
right?
don't tell me it's Sara Lee. Crust tastes like the first one. It got the caramel taste. Tasting the layers separately, you can definitely taste cinnamon first from the crust. Then the middle one is the dense cheesecake. Then on top is like melted ice cream.
Cream, but the level of cheesiness here isn't high.
It's more creamy than cheesy.
But I like it.
Yeah,
But
I like it too.
It's like if you feel like eating a mild cheesecake, then you will buy this
Yeah,
cake.
you buy this kind. No, it looks quite similar to the first one.
There's a black spot on it. Much design.
Oh, I think it's Cake and the Fiddle because Cake and the Fiddle look like this one.
There's like a layer of yellow on top.
This one has a slightly thicker crust,
Yeah.
especially on the side lah.
Oh, the smell also. Like this one got a stronger cheese smell.
Whoa, yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Ooh, it looks so dense.
Actually quite similar to the first one.
Mm,
The cheese
wow.
for this is the best so far, I think.
I really love the cake part.
Mm-hmm.
It's like so smooth.
Mm.
It's almost like eating a durian, you know, the super creamy durian.
But I will say that this also over gelato.
But the crust not enough.
Yeah, the crust not enough. That's one thing I have to say.
If the crust was like thicker, right, it would be the best one already.
You never see before. Where's the crust?
Hey, behind don't have.
No.
The crust ends before the cake ends.
It means that the crust has texture. Crunchy. It crunched away.
You examine very closely, right, you will see what I would assume
I saw
is
it!
orange,
Oh no.
like zest.
Why though?
Oh, there's a bit of a snap when you
Mm.
cut the crunch away.
Yup, no like. No, you know, wow, the orange taste is like super strong.
Strong.
Meanwhile,
If you close your eyes and nobody told you that it was cheesecake, you think that it's orange mousse.
Yeah.
The texture for the cake is actually quite nice. If you see, right, it's quite fluffy and light. There's quite a bit of texture.
But that's not a bad thing lah. The crust here really damn nice.
Too little crust. I need more crust.
Why don't you take out the strawberry and put in more crust on the side?
Can taste that it's high quality, but like
You cannot taste the cheese
Yeah,
anymore,
yeah.
really. You can only tell the texture. The texture is not bad. I also don't like the glaze on top because it adds a weird texture to like the first bite.
I remember how Cat and the Fiddle looks like. It gave
We
me a
always
bit-
order the Oreo cheesecake and the Milo
Yeah, that was
cheesecake.
nice to say.
Yeah.
Help lah, I got 0.5 eh!
Sara Lee, surprisingly good.
Yeah! Wait, since
Surprisingly
when
good,
did
surprisingly
Sara
good.
Lee have like 3 layers?
Yeah.
I think for a classic cheesecake, right, the best for me would be Starbucks or Cat and the Fiddle. The crust and the cheese is just nice. Yeah.
Cat and the Fiddle, I think. Okay, the cheese is very good. If the Cat and the Fiddle cake had the Starbucks crust,
Oh, wow,
that's 10 upon 10. The Sara Lee one, right, I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that it is a ready-made.
Yeah, correct.
cake.
I'm gonna go with the last one.
The last one? But it felt as a cheesecake.
Yeah, but it's a nice cake.
For me, I think it was a fight between Starbucks and Cat and the Fiddle. I'm so sorry. I can't believe that I chose Starbucks. I'm mainstream, I'm basic.
I feel like if you mash the flavor of D9 and Cat and the Fiddle together, it would be great.
Yeah. A hint of like that citrusy and a bit of that gao texture.
Gao texture, yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching this episode of Taste Sensors. If you'd like to watch more, you can watch our videos over there.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well.
Bye.
Bye.
Oops.